So this is day one of vlogging my move to Ghana. Oh, I can't even believe I'm saying this out loud. I've been keeping this a secret for like months. This is very exciting for me. It's very easy to leave America behind. I've been prepping for this for a couple months now. I've been working my ass off, honestly, working my ass off. So my lease ended June 30th. I didn't want to leave to Ghana right away. I needed more time. Plus like my kids in school, so I couldn't leave. So after my lease ended, I decided to spend my last days with my family before I moved to Ghana. So today, I think it's like August 10th. I don't even know what day it is, y'all. I think it's August 10th. And I'm leaving in literally 10 days. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but honestly, since November, since this whole election, it's just been crazy. Now, I wasn't planning on moving to Ghana in November. It was April. And I just kept seeing things getting worse and worse. And I'm like, it's not gonna get better. That's what I finally had to realize. I'm a realist. I am not the type of person to be delusional or, I live in reality. In April, I was like, it's not gonna get better. In 2 months, it's not gonna be better than this. It's getting progressively worse. Things are happening where it's like, how is this happening? So many things were happening and I was like, this is crazy. How is this happening? Why is nobody stopping him? Like, I just realized like this is about to get crazy and this is only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no hero, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody to stop this. It's not gonna go away. And I was right. That was in April and we are now in August. It has gotten progressively worse. So I made the right decision. I've always wanted to leave America. It's not just the whole political thing, it just pushed me a lot quicker. Like I was like, okay, this whole thing that's happening in America is just crazy. I don't even want to get into it. I'm seriously drained. I'm at the point where I'm just ready to go. Like I've checked out completely. Everything has been pointing in this direction and I feel like God is leading me to Ghana. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm being led to Ghana. So, at the beginning of this year, I prayed and I fasted and, I just asked God, like, what do you want me to do? Ghana was just like not on my list. In April, I was just sitting there like, I think I'm gonna leave. And I honestly, thinking back, I don't know what made me think that because that would never be my first thought. And for some reason, it was a very scary thing saying it out loud. And I told my dad, like, I think I'm going to move to Ghana. And surprisingly, there was no pushback at all. My dad is freaking crazy. Okay. There was no pushback at all. It's like something was just telling me, like, you have to go to Ghana. And it was scary as hell. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Like, I don't know. And it's like, I'm saying the words, but in my head, I'm like, hell no. I just knew I had to go, honestly. So I just have to get my kids' visas. I already have a visa. I just can't help but think how grateful I am to be able to get up and go. All my family's in Ghana. So I don't know. I'm just really grateful that I'm not subjected to this, like I have an escape and I do feel really bad for the people who don't. I've seen so many people leaving the country, so many people. Everything that's happening was just a push for me to go to Ghana, but I do feel like I'm being led to Ghana. So whether that was what had to happen in order for me to go, whatever. I just know I'm being led to Ghana and that's where I'm gonna go. So since I've been staying at my dad's house until I leave, his walls are literally like mustard yellow. So I've literally been having to rent spaces so I can get all my work done. Like I'm in Philly right now. Last time I went to Washington, D.C. Let me just show you guys the mess. Like I am freaking working, okay? That's my phone holder so I can work in the bathroom. Like I'm literally using every single space in here working. I'm down to one wig. This is the stuff that I still have to do, but like this trash bag, this, all of that, almost everything is just boxes of wigs that I've already did promo for. Like this is all my hair stuff. Doing promo in front of the mirror, like yeah. Scissors, hair, more hair, my suitcases, like. I just want to document like the stages until I leave, up to when I leave. Once I get in Ghana, I want to film my process of looking at apartments and stuff. I'm leaving everything I know and I'm not even scared. It's just like I'm in such a sense of peace. I can't explain it. I've never felt this way in my life. Like it's just weird. I don't know. Before I came to Philly, I was in DC at the consulate trying to get visas, hoping that goes through. That was a freaking mess and a half. So much paperwork, like, because it's not for me, it's for my kids. It's so much more. Finding good schools in Ghana. I mean, they have a lot of good schools, but my thinking is I don't want to just throw my kids into a public school because it is so different. I want them to ease into Ghana. They've never been to Ghana. So it's like, it's a lot different than America. So I kind of just want to ease them in. I don't just want to throw them into a whole entire completely new environment. I want them to have like little remnants of home still. So I'm putting them in a British school. I don't want to put them in American school because I don't want them coming back to America. So instead of doing like a good public school, I just decided to go with a private school. And let me tell you, the private schools in Ghana are not cheap. There's schools that are like 14,000 a year for one kid. That is American prices. Like, I found cheaper schools in New York. And although I do make my money online, I do want to get into real estate when I go to Ghana. That's what I'm thinking for right now. Like, yes, I have my income in America, and American money is more in Ghana, but Ghana is still very expensive. So it's not stretching as far as it is in other countries. Like, my money stretches a lot farther in, say, like DR than it does in Ghana. Cars, like, everything is still expensive, especially rent. To live in airport residential, which is like the premier area, you're paying like 2,000, 3,000 a month. So it's like no different. I just wanted like a regular place. I mean, I could find a place for like 500, 400 a month. And another thing about rent in Ghana, you have to pay the whole entire year up front. There's no paying monthly. Like, sometimes they have 6 months leases. Some, depending if it's really expensive, some of them have 3-month leases. But for the most part, you have to have the money up front. So you can't pay monthly. It's good because it's like, if I want a place, I'm gonna get that place as long as I have the money. I don't have to worry about credit checks or anything like that. I don't have to worry about being discriminated against. I don't have to worry about none of that. Like, if I have the money, I'm getting in. Say you're getting a place for 2,000 a month, that's 24,000 you need up front to move there. Same with like cars, there's no like monthly payments. You literally have to buy a car. My first order business, I don't know if it's saving for a house or a car. Like, I'm gonna get an apartment as soon as I get there. I don't wanna stay at my aunt's house more than 2 weeks. Like, I'm trying to get an apartment ASAP. So, you know, I have to find a gym because I'm getting my ass in the gym. I've been so lazy since I've been at my dad's house. I'm just eating whatever I want, literally whatever I want. And I'm not usually this out of control ever. I'm definitely gaining a shit ton of weight, and I know that. I just know when I get to Ghana, I already have my trainer picked out. I'm also taking my cat to Ghana. Listen, I never gave a shit about cats. I always hated cats until I met my cat. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, no, I love cats. Like, if they're nice. I've never really had love for an animal like that. So now I understand it. And it's like, oh no, he's part of the family. Like, I completely get it when people are like that now. And I used to talk shit, but like, I get it now. I love him so much. And it's like, I just couldn't imagine leaving him. He'd be like, what the fuck? Like, why did this bitch leave me? Let me tell you something. It is not cheap to take your cat. I paid $60 for this fucking cat, okay? I got him from a shelter and I gave them $60 as a donation. This cat is turning into like $1,000 cat, seriously, because it is not cheap. Oh my gosh. So I have to get like a USDA appointment, I think that's what it's called. And that is like basically a certification that Ghana needs in order to let him in. He has to get like 1 vaccine, and then it's literally just like weight and everything, and just like, it's really stupid. The appointment is $400 fucking dollars. Like, it's literally just paperwork. They're taking his weight and a whole bunch of dumb shit and giving him a physical. In order for him to fill out the paperwork, I'm paying $400 pretty much. I had to get him updated vaccines, to pay for him to get on the flight. I have to buy like travel carriers. Delta allows certain dimensions for a carrier. I have to get like certain carriers and freaking portable litter box. Like, it's a lot. And the reason why I have not left is because of my cat. Honestly, I probably would have left sooner. It's just like getting him his appointment. I can't. It has to be within 10 days of your flight, which is what's really fucking me up. If the appointment's 11 days before my flight, Ghana will literally reject him. I wouldn't be able to take him. I could imagine getting all the way to Ghana. They're like, oh no, this is 11 days old. Like, it's very stressful, but he's coming. I don't give a fuck what I gotta pay. But yeah, I'm tired. I need to clean, so I'm off to bed. Okay, so I am actually about to check out, but let me show you how I leave my spaces, okay? Like, you can't even tell I was here. Anytime you leave, apartment, hotel, whatever, this is how you're supposed to leave it. Bunch all this shit on the bed, okay? Because I'm gonna clean it anyway. Can't even tell I was here, okay? Trash done. Fridge empty. I use that shit anyway. All the linens on the floor, or you put them in the shower, okay? Can't even tell I was here. And then I swept the whole entire house because I had hair everywhere. But yeah, I'm checking out. I'm about to go back to my dad's house. I'm gonna be editing for like 3 or 4 days straight. So 3 days recording, 3 days editing, 3+ days editing. I really don't know. I'm about to go get something to eat. Continue for my cat for his appointment so I can leave because I have to do like this USDA certification certificate. So I decided to get some food before I have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find somebody new in Ghana, but I haven't got it since 2023. So these fillers lasted, but yeah, so wish me luck. I hate getting fillers. Okay, so I think I have, let's see. So it is 2 in the morning, August 15th. I literally have 5 days until I'm leaving to Ghana. I've gotten most of my stuff done. So I'm in DC right now. I decided to just book a hotel and might as well shoot the rest of my content because, you know, I had some stuff from the last time I was in Philly that I didn't finish. And then also, I have more stuff that came in the mail. So I'm like, might as well book a hotel overnight while I get my visas. The reason why I didn't finish in Philly is because, so I was literally in the middle of doing a wig. I think it was like maybe 12 a.m. And I had my diffuser on, which is like the blow dryer, it's super loud. And I heard a bang. I turned that thing off so fast. I said, hello? I screamed that shit. I screamed that shit. I said, hello? Walls were so thin there. I'm like, I don't know if it's the people next door or somebody just broke in. So I'm like frozen in place for about 5 minutes. I don't know what to do. Like my heart literally dropped to my ass. That's how scared I was. Like I hate Philly. I love DC. I love New York. I love all, like I hate Philly. I'm terrified of Philly. I know what Philly's like. I know what Philly's like. I feel 1,000 times safer in DC and New York than Philly. I'll say that. So anyway, I'm like frozen in place for like 5 minutes and I'm just scared to do anything. I finally get up and I go and I see there's like a latch on the door that I put. It's still there. So I'm like, okay, nobody broke in. So I started doing my hair again, but like I had the diffuser on low now because now I'm like, I was just so shook and scared because I still didn't know what it was. I just kept turning my diffuser off and then like just like being frozen and then turning it back on and then turning it off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to hurry up and get over this. The loud diffuser was pissing me off because I can't hear anything that's going on. So like I'm turning up the diffuser and trying to see if I see the sound again. Hopefully it's next door and I just don't know. So from then on, I was just like super paranoid. I was like, you know what? There's no way I'm doing my other wigs. There's no way. So that was it. I've been traveling so much because I have so much I have to do before I leave. Today I'm in DC getting my visas and working. And then yesterday I went to New York. I had to take my cat, because my cat's in New York right now. I had to take my cat to the vet so they can get a USDA certification. I did that yesterday and then I came all the way back to my dad's house, which is like 3 hours away. And I had to go to the DMV because I'm trying to register the car where he lives because I'm giving the car to him. But that didn't work out, so we're gonna have to do that again next week. But yesterday I also got filler, so I have like a bruise. I don't know if you can see it. It's like on my lip, but I have lip liner so you can't tell, but then it's like right here. So got my lip fillers. I'm happy about that. It's like, let me get my lip fillers before I go to Ghana. I haven't had lip fillers I think since 2023. That's crazy. They lasted so long. So one thing about me going to Ghana, some of my family they don't want me to come because they think America is the land of milk and honey, and they think I'm crazy for moving to Ghana. They have no clue what America's like and what's going on. And that's annoying to me, you know? Like I was supposed to stay at my aunt's house for like 2 weeks and I don't know, she just made an excuse for me not to come. So I'm like, okay, like that's not gonna deter me from going to Ghana. Like I think she thinks I'm like poor and I can't afford anything. So like if she says no, I just won't come, and it's like, yeah, it's not the case. So guess I'm just gonna get an Airbnb for 2 weeks until I find an apartment, like whatever. It's crazy to see how people act when they think you need them. Mind you, I don't. Like I am completely fine. But it's like there's this thing in their head where it's like, I need help. They're gonna have to help me. I'm gonna be a burden. And it's like, whoa. I've never asked anybody for help. Like even my dad, you know, like I've always lived on my own. I haven't taken care of myself since I was 17. I didn't live with my dad. I didn't live with my mom. Like I took care of myself. My mom left me when I was 17. So, and I took care of myself ever since, and I was fine. I had 2 kids on my own, everything. Took care of them by myself as well. No help from my parents ever. So, like, you know, my dad has had my back, but like, I don't ask for help. I don't ask like to stay there. I don't ask for him to pay my rent. Like I've always been independent, took care of myself. So it's like, I don't know why they think I'm gonna go to Ghana and become a burden. Like I'm just looking for an apartment. And it's like in the summers, it's like, oh, you need to come for more than 2 weeks. You need to come for a month. But now that I'm coming to stay, they don't agree with it. It's like, oh, I don't have any room for you. And it's like, that's okay. I've never been a liability. I've always been an asset. I've always added to people's lives. I've never taken away. And I've never really had that in return ever, honestly. So for me, it's like, well, it's not my loss, honestly. I have no idea why they have this image of me or why they think I'm going to Ghana with nothing to try to make it in Ghana. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Even after I said like, hey, I'm good, I'm still getting pushed back as if like I didn't even say anything. It's like everything I said was just glossed over and ignored, and it's like still like I'm gonna be in Ghana on the streets, destitute, relying on my family, begging them for a place to stay. It's like, well, I don't need anybody. So cannot for the life of me understand why that is a thought in anybody's head. I always do what I said I was gonna do. Like moving to Ghana. Said I was gonna move to Ghana and I did it. Like everything in my life, and anybody who's known me knows, when I say I'm gonna do something, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all will see. Y'all will see. When people don't believe in you, when people deter you, when people try to pull you down every step you take, every door that closes in your face, like I remember everything. People always regret how they treated you when it's too late. I just said this like yesterday, but people always regret how they treated you once it's too late, once it's not even relevant anymore. So it's like apologizing and it's like, well, it's too late now. Like, I really don't give a fuck anymore. So catch me while I care. That's how I feel about that. Now I'm gonna go to Ghana and I'm going to rent a house for a month. And I guess I'll just take my time finding an apartment. I have everything done. My flight is booked. I got my visas. My cat is good to go. Oh, I have to call the airport and reserve a space for my cat because my cat is going to be carry-on for me. I did it. I freaking did it. I mean, I knew I would. That's me. But like, I had so much I had to do. I also have to send my stuff to Ghana, so I'm doing that in barrels. It's probably gonna be like 7 or 8 barrels. I'm really excited. Even with all the negativity surrounding me going to Ghana, it's just like I'll have a story to tell. So much doubt in the beginning. And then it's like, I'm thriving. And why would you want to be part of the story that tried to hold me down? I'm just such a supportive person. I couldn't imagine discouraging somebody and changing their fate, you know what I'm saying? Or God's plan for them. I have to do some stuff for Fashion Nova, send my barrels out, and I think that's it. 5 days left, guys. So today is the day before my flight. I don't even know how to feel right now. Like, I don't even know how to feel. I'm just gonna eat in the car and talk to y'all because it's a lot going through my head right now. First off, I just want to say I'm very disappointed in myself. I've been going to this bagel place like every single day. It's so good. It's turkey sausage. But anyway, let's get back to the point. I finally weighed myself the other day. I have gained a bit of weight. I am the heaviest I've been. I thought the heaviest I've been was COVID. I have reached a new high, but I looked bigger during COVID though. That's the crazy part. But yeah, I'm about as big as I was when I was pregnant. I just told myself, you know what? I'm gonna eat whatever I want. I'm not in my own space, you know, I'm with my family. So it's like, I don't feel comfortable like cooking that's not in my own space. I like my own space, nobody in my kitchen. With all my kitchen gadgets, all my kitchen stuff. I don't like using other people's stuff. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but my kitchen is pretty amazing, okay? I left my apartment June 30th. It's been about almost 2 months. And I've gained about 20 pounds since I left. It's gonna take a lot longer to lose it. But I told myself I'm gonna eat whatever I want in America. And then when I go to Ghana, I'm gonna start eating right and get my trainer ASAP. Even my face, like I can see my face is bigger, but when I moved to Ghana, all the companies I work with, they all say they don't ship to PO boxes in Ghana, and I don't understand why. Someone help me understand that. I want it to come straight to me. I don't want to send it to somebody's house. But I guess I don't have a choice, so I'm back to can't be choosing, child. I have to go to the African market again because I shipped 3 bills. I got 3 more bills, and now I need 2 more. So I have to go to the African market today. I'm going to my storage. I'm gonna have to get about 2 more barrels and pack them today. But that's basically it. I've been condensing my suitcases. I probably condensed my suitcases about 12 times. I'm finding out more about the apartment situation. You can rent an apartment for 6 months, which I did know that, but I thought it had to be more expensive for the landlords to allow that. But even if it doesn't say that, we just negotiate it. So I'm not going to be going to these apartments in person. I have people are going to go for me because, you know, once they see me, I'm American, they're going to jack up the price when I'm trying to get a deal. Because in Ghana, you can negotiate the price of rent. So yeah, but I feel so shit because I've gained 20 pounds. It's not like COVID, like I was, oh my gosh, I'm eating Brooklyn Chop House. I'm eating freaking like everything. I was eating good during COVID. This time I'm literally just eating fucking bagels and shit and wow, like, and I let myself get this out of control. And I don't usually do that, but like again, I'm not comfortable. Like when I'm in my own house, I'm focused, I'm in my zone. I can go to the gym, I can do my little diets, you know, I'm cooking, I'm doing all that. But when I'm not in my own space, it's not comfortable and I just don't want to do anything. So, but like with food, usually I don't eat like breads or like I just started eating chicken again because I was a pescatarian for a very long time. I just started eating chicken again. I don't eat breads. I wasn't eating chicken. I was only eating fish and shrimp, like seafood. I would barely even eat rice. Sugar was mostly just like sugar-free popsicles, you know. Or when I'm hungry, I would drink coffee. I do the stock cold brew coffee. I would add Starbucks caramel macchiato 0 creamer to it. So it's literally like maybe, I don't know, 25 calories. I'm okay with that, no sugar. Since I've been with my family, I'm telling you, I'm just eating whatever I want. This is not something I eat ever. Do I enjoy it? Yes, but I have my boundaries. I have self-control and I have none out here, so that's disheartening. The shipping container guy, he told me that it's like a surge of Black Americans moving to Ghana right now because you know the political climate and everything that's going on. Like that's what he does, is just ship to Ghana. So he said he's getting so many Black Americans Love to see that. I mean, Americans period are moving out of the country in like droves, but whatever. I'm gonna do like a little guide to Ghana with like prices, phone numbers, connects like for apartments, just like a guide to schools, private schools, American, and I'm British. I'm putting my kids in a British private school. So right now, I'm just gonna go inside the beauty supply. I've been going to the beauty supply so much because I need my hair stuff. Like, I'm like stocking up on stuff, stocking up on skincare, stocking up on hair stuff because I don't know what it's like to ship to Ghana. So I just like want to give myself time before I need to do that. Another thing I'm going to add to my ebook with my cats, the carrier is like 17 by 4. I forgot what the sizing is. It's a good size for a carrier. And this is Delta standards, like size. But for my flights, it was smaller. For my specific flight, it was very hard to find this carrier on Amazon. I found one that's small enough. I mean, he can fit in it, but damn, he's gonna be pretty cramped, and I don't like that. But you know, he's gonna have to go through it till we get there. I'm not shipping him separately, so. And then I got him like a little portable litter box. It's like foldable. You can unfold it and then you just put the litter in there. So I can do that in the bathroom. I have 10 suitcases. I have 10 suitcases. Like, I need my stuff, okay? One has like a whole bunch of shoes in it. One has a few with clothes in it. Hair is what's taking up so much space. I have so many satin bags full of hair. I probably have like 30. Yeah, I need my hair products, all my perfumes. That's taking up so much weight. That's basically it. Very exciting life update.